Welcome to the Deep Dive. Thinking about selling your place here in Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
It's a unique market, that's for sure.
Definitely. So today, we're digging into some insights inspired by the team at Ann Hoke and Associates right here in Middle Tennessee.
Yeah, local experts.
Exactly. And our goal is pretty straightforward. Help you understand why maybe partnering with a pro agent, specifically here, makes a lot of sense.
To cut through the noise, basically. Give you clarity, not more confusion.
Right. So you feel informed, ready. Let's jump in.
Okay, so first up, that local market piece, it's huge in Murfreesboro.
It really is. More than just, a quick Zillow check. Ann Hoke's team talks about this a lot. Their agents are in Murfreesboro day in, day out.
They know the streets, the neighborhoods, what's hot, what's maybe cooling off a bit.
Yeah, like pricing trends down to the block level almost. Which schools are driving value? That kind of granular detail.
You just don't get that from a national website. It takes being on the ground.
And that's how you get strategic pricing.
Right.
Not just guessing.
Precisely. Knowing, say, the demand for homes zoned for Black men high allows an agent to price it smart, maybe even attract multiple offers.
Like that example you mentioned where they got over asking.
Exactly. That's local knowledge in action. It's about understanding those subtle buyer shifts.
Okay, so pricing is crucial. But then you need people to actually see the listing. Marketing.
Right. And it's way more than just sticking a sign in the yard.
For sure. What does effective marketing look like in, say, the Tennessee market context?
Well, think layers. Professional photos are non-negotiable. You need great visuals.
Oh, absolutely. First impressions online.
Then maybe virtual tours, especially now. Lots of people moving to Tennessee. They need a good look from afar.
Good point. Makes sense.
And of course, the MLS, that's the multiple listing service. It gets it in front of all the other agents.
The agent network hub.
Yep. Plus targeted social media ads. Reaching the right kind of buyers. It's a whole strategy.
A multi-pronged approach. Really.
Yeah.
Okay, moving on. Something that feels daunting for sellers. The paperwork. Negotiations, legal stuff.
Yeah, the contracts, the disclosures. It can feel like a bit of a minefield.
So how does an agent help there?
Well, first off, they know Tennessee real estate law. Those disclosure forms about the property's condition, super important to get right.
Protects everyone involved.
Exactly. And then there's negotiation. An agent advocates for your interests, handles the back and forth on offers, counter-offers, keeps it professional.
Having that expert buffer, essentially. Someone in your corner who knows the rules.
Right. Mitigates risk, guides you through it.
Makes sense. Okay, and agents don't work in a vacuum, right? Let's talk networks.
Oh, absolutely. A well-connected agent in Murfreesboro, or anywhere in Middle Tennessee, really, has built relationships.
With other agents?
Yeah, other agents who might just have the perfect buyer already looking. But also, think contractors, inspectors, stagers.
So like a pre-vetted list of contacts if you need repairs or staging advice.
Exactly. That network can seriously smooth out the process. Makes things faster, often less stressful.
Like a built-in support system for the sale.
I like that. It really helps.
Okay, final big piece. Managing the whole transaction, start to finish.
Yeah, this is where the agent really coordinates everything. From scheduling the showings.
Which can be disruptive if you're doing it yourself.
Totally. To presenting offers, working through the inspection period, coordinating with the appraiser, ensuring all the paperwork specific to Tennessee, mind you, is handled correctly right up to closing day.
Wow, okay. So they're kind of the project manager for the sale.
That's a good way to put it. It frees you, the seller, up to actually focus on your move, your next steps, instead of juggling all those details.
Reduces that day-to-day stress.
A lot of it, yeah.
So recapping, we've got the deep local Murfreesboro knowledge for pricing.
Strategic marketing to reach Tennessee buyers.
Navigating those tricky legal bits in negotiations.
Leveraging that professional network.
And just managing the whole complex process smoothly.
Right. All reasons why having a pro like the folks at Ann Hoke and Associates on your side can be such a benefit here.
Definitely seems compelling.
Yep.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah, just consider this. How could really understanding the specifics of your local market, like Murfreesboro, and having that expert support, how could that change your selling experience?
Right. And not just simplify it, but maybe even improve the outcome. Something to think about as you plan your next move.